Oh, God. YouTube are going to be so weirded out by my little, like, sentence intros. As mentioned in previous videos, I don't actually know what game is coming next. I don't know the results. I haven't kept up with any of it. I like to be surprised by these things. Yes, it's the French team captain. Monitor the cheat. So we have welcome to another Penguin Academy game analysis. We are in the Winter 2026 Super League, and we have KFool and his Pro Elves versus Monitor and his Rats in the rain. The reason I said "oh God" is because Monitor has a double mighty blow. This matchup not good for Pro Elves in my opinion. And KFool has brought the Velahopia Blitzer, which is just basically shit. I have no idea why anyone brings a guard Blitzer with them. Thank you, Sliker. If people want to read that on the screen in the YouTube video and not ask me in the comments what I'm talking about, that'd be great. So monitor setup's okay. I'm not certain why the Roger is there and not there. I mean, I assume it's so he doesn't have to move the line rat, but it does leave this very weak on the right-hand side. It doesn't even have block or anything. Sidestep doesn't help if it gets blocked. But it's overall, they're up on the LOS. It's a decent setup. I would say A minus. Oh, really? Comment the commands don't show. Okay, interesting. Whereas for some reason, KFool is set up in Bonehead Rule of 5. So the appeal of Pro Elves normally is they get tiered a lot lower. So they're still elves, yeah, they're weak, but they get more toys because they're bad. So they get tiered lower. So you get extra skills, you sometimes get stacks, you get secondaries, things that the tier 1 elves don't get. And that difference has made Pro Elves better in 2020 in most tabletop tournaments. Just the extra skills that they get. Because they've only got to survive the game, right? Pro Elves' major weakness is they're not as good as Woodies, and they're just as weak. They're not as fast as Woodies. They're not as agile as Woodies. They don't have a tree. They don't have dancers. And they're just as weak with their armor 7. So getting the extra toys and only having to survive the one match, because they also usually get more money and they're cheaper. So they get, as you can see here, they've got some bench. It's only one bench, but they've got bench and 3 rerolls, 4 rerolls, and an Apo. Woodies and Dark Elves will have no bench, and they'd have to have given up a skill if they want a 4th reroll. And there goes the Pro Elf to the mighty blow, as mentioned before. Two dice gets the POW. Not dead. Very interesting here. He's decided to pick up on the thrower on the sideline in the rain. So that's a Khemri pickup on the sideline. You could just lose the game here. But he doesn't. 25% chance of disaster. I would probably have picked up on a gutter there just to make sure. Three dice fail on the gutter. So the problem here is the problem you'll find with a lot of especially rat coaches. They don't cover things, right? They just assume that they won't snake. Oh, in this case, it's in the rain, so... And their speed will help them fix things. Like, there shouldn't be, like, this many pro elves in the backfield when the ball was on the sideline in the rain. Like, there just shouldn't be. It's crap. Like, if you played real players all the time and you played like that, your win rate would be lower because sometimes you would fail that pickup and you would just lose. And you overblocked, didn't protect the backfield from being inundated with elves. So now anything you do here is if it fails is a disaster because we got 2 scoring threats for the elves. It looks like we're just going to have a YouTube cage in the deep backfield. Always put the guard in there for. Who's he blitzing? Oh, okay. Is he blitzing the guard? Yeah, he is. Gets a POW on the armor 8 guy with block. And then 1 dice POWs the thrower into a stun. Wow, okay. Well, that was a choice. Not a good one, but a choice nonetheless. So now it's up to whether or not KFoged wants to just go straight in, right? He can just go straight in for a dive 1 dice on the ball. It's not even that. Like, literally just walks up, sticks a catcher there, does the 5+4+. But he doesn't. He decides to go for the gutter and base the ball. Not certain how well that'll go. I guess we just base up the cage now. Full powered him. Nothing for it. Powered him. Nothing for it. I don't like that. I don't know why he didn't dodge through. So he should have just based, and then he should have dodged through and come down and tried to base this cage, right? Why aren't you basing this cage corner there? And right there, that's a 1 in 36. As we talk about rat coaches, agility coaches, but rat coaches in particular, just don't care, right? They'll fix it. I'm going to use air quotes. They'll fix it. That's a 1 in 36 right there. That you just lose. And there's another one. And there's a 1 in 9 that you just lose. It's fun, isn't it? To just not care and just roll dice. So now that's 4+. to sack the ball. 75% dodge, 75% sack. And instead, KFoged doesn't go for it again. I don't really understand why he's not going for these. That is true. They do have cool hair and dope masks. Kills a rat. What's the bench like on the rat? Oh, he's got 2 bench. It's fine. Yeah, and KFoged didn't stand up the catcher, so now he's getting like 5 dice and stunned, so that's that threat gone. I don't really understand KFoged's play this drive either. It's really passive. So that's probably just the score now. Rerolled a blockless 1D into a POW. Instead of... fails a rush. Fails another rush because he's double rushing. Still doesn't get a POW. But now that's not a blodger, it's just a sidestepper. Oh, look, he got POW'd. Wouldn't have mattered if he was a blodger. And he scores. I mean, sure, why not? Why wouldn't you score against one of the best players in the world with an elf team on turn 5? Alright. So, A- again for KFoged. They're not on the LOS, but they are fully coveraged. This one isn't great because the reason it's worse when they're not on the LOS is it's not just because of the solid defense thing, but if you blitz this guy now, that's a 2+ dodge to get to the center. And if you blitz this guy, it's a 2+ dodge to get to the center. So they should be forward. Like, sorry, KFoged, they should be forward on the LOS. The risk of the solid defense is nowhere near as bad as the risk of getting blitzed on and him just rolling a 2 and having a blodger under the ball. KFoged hanging around with Team England too long. Making him worse. Also, it would be nice if he rolled a POW every now and again. Like, just, you know, the odd time would be lovely. Strongest national teams. I mean, because it's tabletop, the standard is lower. So England and France do have strong teams. France have a stronger team usually, and no idea what Monitor's team is, but Monitor is fine. Um, Switzerland have a strong team. I think Denmark have a strong team. Anyone I'm missing? Some of the other teams have strong players, but can't fill out a team. Spain like seem to be all over the place. Italy were Spartaco and Diomlord, but Diomlord moved to Switzerland's team. Hey, a pow. And there's another Kaz. That goes his second bench. Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, it's not even close. I mean, it's not about like, rivalry or anything. It's just basic logic, isn't it? Like tabletoppers play 1/10 of the games that like online players play. Obviously, they're going to be worse. They also play an inferior version of the game where mistakes can be like made and not corrected. It's harder to play on a board than it is on a screen. It's harder to see tackle zones. People can just do things that were a dodge, and both of you miss that it was a dodge. People are allowed to take things back. Like it's as far as competitive wise, it's obviously an inferior version of the game. Like, but most people who play tabletop don't play it for competitive purposes. So, like, socially, it's a massively superior version of the game because there's no real social aspect to online Blood Bowl other than like us, our individual discords and communities, etc. What? A French rat player or a European rat player who just bases everyone and hopes his team doesn't die? Never. Never. You cannot roll a POW, man. It's embarrassing. Wait, where's the ball going, man? Oh. Okay. Well, I was not expecting the complete open potato for no real reason. With the ball not on a blodger and in the rain and strippable. Oh, look, it's a POW for his first block into an immediate Kaz. Lovely. Just a stun. Oh, he did that just to move him. Jesus, he's got no bench and that was his guard. Oh, hey. The ball is now on the Blodge Stepper. That's nice. Both of them delightfully stunned there. Finally rolls a POW. And it's meaningless. Lovely. Still can't roll a POW. Man, his dice have sucked. And then 1 in 9s into a snake. Snake is good for him, but still good dice. Oh, nope, there's a snake. KFoged gets to 2 dice the Roger. Rolls a pow. Oh, my days. It's Christmas in KFoged's house. And there's the apple gone. Okay. So now, all for marbles. All the marbles. $11v11. Full drive, still raining, which is a problem. Pro Elves still strippable. And killable by the double mighty blow. And of course, the 1 turn still in play. Wait, what is this setup? This is... It just made it worse, didn't you, KFoged? What is that? Like, come on, man. What is that? That's worse, right? There's no way that's better than just a regular 1 turn setup. Stop messing about in Jim's Super League. One in. Should have been 1 in. Okay. Yeah, he seems to like the guard. I hate the guard. I don't like his pro elf team at all. Kill his own rat for no reason? No, it's fine. Hey, he doesn't roll a pow. Would have powed something else, which would have been nice. I'd have gone for the guard or the mighty blow there. Just for the difference, like 55 versus 45 to knock, versus 40 to knock down. Just to blitz into another block. But the mighty blow doesn't do anything, so it doesn't really matter. So every turn is just this, right? They trade blitzes for like the first 3 or 4 turns. Hopefully, as far as KFoged is concerned, he just survives the blitzes because they were mighty blow and his are not. So a monitor gives up an extra block by doing this. I don't really know why. Ooh, now. Okay. Do not like that dodge. Are we happy if that's a snake? I guess this is out of position. It can't really get to the ball. Oh, it can. It can do it. It can literally just do a 3+ leap into a sack. There to there. Okay, yeah, no, that was rubbish. Don't do that. Come on, KFool. It was a 3+ to sack the ball. Oh crap! I need to pee. Hang on. Ah, hello, Blitzen. Sorry about that. So again, I'm forced to point out for those people who don't know, like one of the side effects of ADHD is when we say we have no internal motivations, it also includes like drinking, eating, going to the bathroom. So you can just suddenly realize you have an incredibly full bladder just out of the blue. You don't pay any attention to the small like warning signs up until then. They don't exist. You just suddenly really desperately need to go to the bathroom. It's not because you have bathroom problems. It's because you have like internal attention problems. You can suddenly realize you haven't had a drink or a snack in like 15 hours because you were, busy. You were just not thinking about it actively. You have no schedules, no internal motivators. So yeah, suddenly I just need to run and go to the bathroom. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's not a physical issue, it's a mental issue. Like you can like part of the reason like I keep telling people like I don't get hungry, which is technically correct. Like most people consider hungry to be like a feeling. Like I haven't eaten in like 6 hours, I'm hungry. The only physical effects I get of not eating are my stomach hurts if I haven't eaten in like a day and a half. Like it starts getting tighter and like it's like, oh wait, I haven't any food. It's not like the mental feeling of hunger. It's like a physical effect on your body. Right, turn 11. This is where things start being a little worrying, right? Interesting that he's put the guard there. Is he going to hit the guard if he'd rolled a 1? Just a stun. And now the rats are all back together in decent formation. I mean, KFoged's just going to 3 dice this gutter, right? And then try to dodge from the Roger. Oh, maybe he's not if he's doing there. I thought he would have done. He's going to 1 dice the Roger. Okay, that feels unnecessarily risky, but sure. Not a POW. Would have been a POW on a softer target. Went for a harder target and failed because of it. Weird got to run a run at the end there. We're getting tight to get to push forward at all here. This is not... Gets a removal. I don't know why we haven't just even sent like 1 guy around. Feels like we should have done. Went for the Roger Blitz. Don't know why. Gets a KO. KFoged apples it? I guess so. Comes back on turn, what, 15? And oh, look, we're just going in again. Honestly. There must be a school, like, in France that just teaches rat players to just herp derp, and that's like, all they do. It's a thing there. Gets the power on the Roger. Go back there, maybe? Okay, I would have gone there, maybe, for this 2 dice, but we're going over here instead. Ooh, interesting. Gets a full power there, it's lovely. If this is an armor break, it's toast. Nope, no armor break, so it's still fine. And he does finally send someone up the pitch. And gets a power on the thrower. Also fine. Okay, so 1 stun. Okay, sure. And well, it looks like we're going in, are we? Why are we basing there if we're not going in? Oh, we're not going in. Okay, I don't really understand then. Gets us stunned back immediately. Incredible. Oh no, why are we 1 dicing? Oh my days, that was a 1 in 6 to disaster. Well, I don't think we needed to 1 dice there, surely. Okay, interesting. So the problem here is, if Monitor goes for this dive instead of the easier dive, there's nowhere to sidestep where it can't go in the crowd. I hate that. Like, I don't understand. Like, you making all of these dodges, you could have just made a YouTube cage. Wasn't even that hard, was it? It was like a couple of twos to do that. But right now, if he goes for this dive, after putting like a gutter there, goes for this dive, you can only sidestep there or there if he gets the pushes. And it can go in the crowd. You just lose. And that's exactly what he's looking for. And he gets it. And he gets it. And now he's just praying for the 50-50. And now he just dodges and throws a long pass. There we go. And now you lose. What is wrong with KFoged, man? Again, I've not seen any of these games. I have no idea what's going to happen in any of these games, but that's just fucking obvious, isn't it? Deserved loss. There we go. I mean, yeah, like I swear to God, I haven't watched any of these matches. Like I don't know what anything that's happening in any of these matches. It's just that's just obviously what's going to happen, isn't it? You're just hoping he doesn't make the 55% strip, and then you've 50-50 in it. No reason to do that at all. You'd have been far better off just screening it and trying to make the YouTube cage. And then if he does strip, at least he can't get there with like the thrower or one of the like the other gutters. The gutters can't throw a pass, right? So you'd be better off at least then you just trying to pick up the ball or get it back. Getting stripped on the sidelines like the worst thing you could set up. Anyway, a deserved loss there. And Monitor the Cheat moves through with I think a second win. I think the first win was free, right? So I think we're into the second batch of matches now. I think. I don't know. Anyway, we will see you in the next match, and hopefully KFoged sorts his shit out next time we see him. See you next time.